Jude, you're up.
Less looking, more leaping.
Not so fast.
What now?
You really think we can beat Gaius and Muse like this?
Don't tell me you're getting cold feet.
I don't think that's what he's implying.
Do we need to take care of any business back in Maxia?
We can go back?
Yes, we can probably return to Maxia from the temporal crossroads.
Alvin has a point. We cannot expect help from anyone.
In other words, we must be fully prepared.
Right. We gotta think these things through. We're on our own after all.
Good point.
Well, I suppose we can double back to Maxia and get this thing.
Ready, everyone?
Last one in has to kiss Tipo! Hey, no fair!
I gotcha.
No need to worry. We're all bound for the same destination.
Guess we'll never get the knack for doing things as a group.
Hey, it's worked for us so far.
I guess you're right. Well, looks like we're up. What?
Hey, nice of you to join us. Either we ended up in a different place from last time, or it got a major remodel.
Gaius must have used Maxwell's power to alter things here. Where's Leia?
Where'd you go?
I found another breach like the one we came through.
Don't tell me you went in it.
I did. It leads to Riza Maxia, so that's the wrong way. Then Gaius and Muse must be that way.
This presents a dilemma. I assumed we would just be following the same path as last time.
At your age, Rowan, never assume things will be easy.
Well said. We have other dangers to contend with besides Gaius and Muse.
Better keep our guard up.
Let's go, everyone.
Good point, but... Wait. Maybe I can't carry it anymore. Give me that full. Well, I am full. That saves me now. Vacant.
Gaius has been busy keeping order in Rashagal ever since Noctigal died. I wonder what's going on back at his old castle in Canbalar.
Jude. Not really revisiting Nia.
You sure you don't need to stop by Nia Kara for anything?
Actually, it has been a while since I've shown my face around town. I wouldn't mind seeing how everyone's doing.
Well, when we have a chance, let's make the trip.
Let's talk to Balin. Really, people?
You don't want to pay Balin a visit?
Why? Are you hoping to hear one of his humiliating stories about my past?
The more you bring it up, the more curious we get.
That's a yes. Mila Shrine, Dimensional Breach. Mila Shrine, Dimensional Breach. Now we have to go that way to fight Gaius. But from the sound of things, they really want me to go this way first. So we're gonna do this first. That, and I'm thinking that once we do couple side events over here, it'll let me warp between the two without going through here. So we should be able to do stuff. So now, there you go, travel between Riza Maxia and Olympias on the world map. So we can essentially do stuff like this. Nia Kara, there we go. This is tying up loose ends, essentially. But we're only going to do the ones that she's mentioned. For instance, talking to the local.
Welcome home, Lord Maxwell.
Where is everyone?
They were besieged by a spirit.
Muse attacked this village after you died.
She did what?
I'm so sorry. I couldn't do anything.
Nor could I. In that regard, I am no better. Tell me the extent of the damage.
Of course.
So she killed the elders. I feared that she might.
You did?
They were the ones who had heard stories of the schism.
Muse said her duty was to kill everyone who knew about it.
But the elders only passed down stories. They had no idea that they were true. There was no reason to kill them over it.
I think Muse has lost sight of what she needs to do.
We have to stop her.
That is my duty.
And that's what we're doing it. So first, let's double back and visit the Canbalar. Yeah, either works. Just because they brought them up, that's why we're visiting them. Simple as that. Although, yeah, we kind of sort of had to tell Mila about Muse trying to kill everybody. It's sort of necessary, right? Hard news for...
We should probably tell Prin about Agria.
Yeah, it's the least we can do.
I hope she's still at the medical school.
Alright, that's the next stop after I do this. Then we'll go do Balin. Hey buddy, let me sit up. Yeah, watch my step. Go. Weird to think that Gaius' castle is so reasonably on guard, dude.
You gotta be kidding me! I'm just charging what I gotta charge to stay in business!
Hey, things are tough for everyone. We can't afford to pay these prices.
Hey, let's all calm down.
What? You're taking the soldier's side? I can't believe this. Stop it.
Carla!
Hey, I know you. You're close with His Highness.
What exactly is your connection to Gaius?
He just summons me here sometimes, that's all. I heard he was away, so I came to see if everything was all right.
Well, you were certainly right to be concerned.
I'm afraid so. With King Gaius and the Chimeriad gone, the domestic stability of Jude is beginning to unravel. But I still can't believe that things have regressed this far, this quickly. It's simply pathetic.
Is it that bad?
Clearly, the weak must be tended to, constantly, or they'll disrupt everything. I guess it's too much to ask for everyone to grow strong. It's hopeless.
Hold on. Maybe they'll never know what it's like to be as strong as Gaius, but that doesn't make them hopeless.
How can you deny it? You see what's happening here. My brother Erston sacrificed his family for these people, and this is what happens?
Wait, what?
You're Gaius' sister?
Yes, you wanted to know Gaius' real name? It's Erston Outway. I believe that my brother forged his philosophy partly as a way to atone for what he did to me. That's why he wanted to be the king. And because of that, I thought I could forgive him. But looking at this, I don't know anymore. If this is what his efforts amounted to, then give me my brother back!
Hey, come on. If the guard's undermanned, I can help out. I know my way around a sword. But only official soldiers are allowed to fight.
Hey, it's obvious we're gonna need some help to get through this.
Listen, I'll talk to the other unions about the skyrocketing food prices.
But if this situation drags on, things will only get worse.
That doesn't mean you can't do anything about it.
The boy is right. Forget about what we can't do and let's focus on what we can.
Jude. I hate to say it, but I think we have to face the facts. Everything King Gaius did was for naught.
Are you sure about that?
Lady Carla, we may not be the kind of people that King Gaius would consider strong.
But that doesn't mean we can't do for ourselves the same things that he's always done for us.
I want to know that I've done everything that I can, so I can hold my head high when King Gaius returns.
Thank you, all of you. If the news of my identity spreads, it will only make trouble for King Gaius. We'll probably never see each other again, but I'm glad I was able to meet all of you. Farewell.
I suppose we should be going ourselves.
Jude, seeing you follow your own path has helped me erase any doubts I had about mine. Maybe that's the same thing Gaius felt when he first met you.
Alright, what was the next thing I was meant to do? Oh yeah, where is it? Fairmont. Near the school, doesn't count. Okay, that one. That's a guess. I hope I'm near it. Is that the school or is that a shop? Is that the school or is that a shop? I think it's the school. I don't know. Looks like the school to me. Okay. Now where's Prin? Yep. Maybe she's in the same room she's always in. But I mean the room that I met her like twice. Maybe?
Prin, I'm glad to see you're still here.
By all rights, I shouldn't be. Not after I betrayed Rashagal to its enemy. But with the world as it is now, we're getting scores of injured patients every day. At the very least, I wanted to fulfill my obligations as a nurse.
That is truly admirable. Fortunately, conflicts between the nations of Riza Maxia are the last thing on anyone's mind now.
Yeah, especially now that Gaius is running Rashagal too.
Yes, I talked to King Gaius myself recently. He told me that Miss Nadia was dead.
So you knew?
Yes. He was kind enough to tell me personally. I was shocked that he even knew I was Lady Nadia's lowly servant.
That is most impressive.
I'm sorry, Prin. I wish we could have done more to save her.
You don't need to say that. To be honest, it was painful seeing Miss Nadia filled with such contempt. I know this may sound horrible for me to say this, but part of me is glad to know she's finally freed from her hatred, even if it's through death. I've seen her truly smile when she held Bobo. Seeing that made her usual misery all the harder to bear.
Prin.
I'm sorry. It's never easy, is it?
Okay, right, anyway, Charlton. That one. We're gonna do the feathers thing. I don't need to get a Mega Elixir anymore, so what I can get is whatever the hell the shop actually needs to upgrade. Because you can swap your feathers for a ridiculously powerful upgrade.
Nice climate, great food. This Charlton's a pretty sweet bird.
Indeed. I had intended to while away my golden years here, but so much for that plan.
Anyway. Yep, got more jet black feathers. Let's see. These are all skill upgrading stuff. I don't remember what any of them do. Give me one of these, please. Holy shit, 1500. One of them, please. 2000. This. And this. This. These things are worth a crap ton of points. Nice. While I'm at it, just this. HP. And Jasmine. What do you mean I don't have enough feathers for... Oh, that's fine. Okay, that was 25, not 15. Cheers, man. Okay, now watch this. Alright. Shop. Expand. Okay, so this, weapon shop is bug, right? Watch this. Donate materials. Bug. Okay, 18,000 is enough. 4,000. We do want to donate everything and see what happens. But now, if I want to upgrade, I want to upgrade. Right, that's items. Armor. Give you one of them. Give you. And one of them. And still not enough, huh? Alright, wasting my time. What's a shot? Right, back to visit Balin now. Triglyph, right? Yep. And then we'll go back to the dimensional warp. But yeah, we've got all our gear together, we've got all our items, we've got all our armor, yeah. So far, well, I say so far, we've got everything ready we need. We just need to go there now. So really, let's say hi to Balin before we, skedaddle off to our inevitable and painful death. Although we do have good defense now, so I might live. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway.
I imagine you must know lots of embarrassing stories about Alvin.
I do. In fact, embarrassing stories might be the only Alvin stories I know. This I gotta hear. Shall I tell you one?
One more word and you're dead to me forever.
Well now, this is a conundrum. I know. How about a bet?
Truly an Olympian's answer to everything.
Now, Alfred, you know better than that. Gambling is a long and proud Olympian tradition. It has some bad points, but it has good ones too.
Would we be betting money?
Certainly not. We can choose to bet anything we like. For example, we could bet on whether or not you can find a light leaf clover. If you can, you win, and I'll air out some of Alfred's dirty laundry.
What's a light leaf clover?
It's a clover with golden leaves that grows on the sides of roads.
Olympians consider it a good luck charm. I've heard they once grew along Rasal High Road.
Then this should be a piece of cake. You got yourself a bet, buddy.
So betting is a hallowed Olympian tradition? I'm a little intrigued myself.
Okay, let's go check out Rusal High Road.
Hey, wait a minute. It's been ages since a light leaf clover was seen on the high road, and some say they might be extinct.
Alfred, are you really going to waste my magnanimity?
This is why I hate gambling.
To the high road. Nope. Which one? Rizal, right? That one. Yeah! That one. I think it's Rizal. It's here. I'm sure of it. Maybe. Finding the light leaf.
Sounds like our best chance to find a light leaf clover is on the Rizal High Road.
It's a clover with sun-colored leaves, right? Let the hunt begin!
Yep. Bollocks. Now, do you think it'll actually be an item, or will it just be a random drop? Don't fight me. Okay, fishman. Go away, ducks. I'm busy hunting items. Nope. We shall find it. If only for the sole purpose of annoying Alvin. Nope. Come on. It's like the sun, right? So. Damn it, you and your giant fish things. Come on, it has to be here somewhere. Nope. This is gonna be the harmonica grass all over again, isn't it? It's just not gonna spawn when I want it to, and it will just magically appear afterwards. Like the most common thing in the world. Okay. Round 2. Yeah. I had my hopes up on that one. Land right with me.
Fezabel Marsh. Wasn't that the site of a famous battle between Rashagal and Azul?
Yes. 20 years ago. It's a place that looms large in my life. If we go there, I may remember things that are perhaps best forgotten.
That's right. You were part of that war. I'm sorry.
Okay. We might go there, we might not. Depends on if we can piss off Alvin first. Nope, damn it. Come on. How hard is it to get a goddamn plant? Oh, wait, it's just onto me. Where we are. Damn it, come on. Nope. Used to grow along the high road. Used to. Dingy puffball. Screw you, duck. Come on. There has to be one. It has to exist. I'm going to get one just to piss him off. But I need to find one first. Which means I need to evade all these enemies. Give me this. Money. Ah. I never thought I'd be annoyed to find money. Come on. You can do this. We just have to do the. Running out of areas. Here, shinies. Shiny. Bollocks. Come on. Okay, we want shinies or bags of crap. Those are the two options that we're after. That is all. Nope. Damn it. Can I trade you something instead? Like lots of magical ore. Yeah? Fine. Nope. Damn it, this thing's like the weirdest thing in the fucking game. Wait. Is that it?
Is this a light leaf clover?
Yeah, that's it. Damn it, Balin told me these things were extinct.
Extinct? You thought they were extinct and let us bet anyway?
No, I just... well... yeah, basically.
Well, all's well that ends well. It's a miracle!
We've traveled to an entirely different world, and this is what qualifies as a miracle to you?
Damn, I thought we got them all, but it looks like we missed one. You there, hand over that clover if you know what's good for you.
Huh? Who the heck are you? We found this fair and square.
If anyone else finds a clover, we lose our bet. If you won't hand it over, we'll take it by force.
Okay, Bryce, kick your ass. Watch this. Here's the test of my new gear. Nowhere near as broken as I want it to be. Go.
Got it.
Either that or they're really strong. Nope, gear isn't as broken as I want. Oh well. That's what happens when you hold off. Game bounces it. Go.
Ready for this? Nice one.
Oh, you guys are right there. That's fine. Kill those guys. Yep. Take that.
Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch, the cold shoulder.
Yeah, that was on. Oh well.
I'm just getting started.
Ta-da.
Why would they just attack us like that? And what did they mean about a bet?
Wait a minute.
Do you know something?
Best not to talk out here. Let's go back to Balin's.
Yes! Now we get to hear an embarrassing story about Alvin.
This is why I hate gambling.
Hey Alvin, guess what? Now we get to hear random dumb stories about you. Where is it? Triangle left, here we go. We get to hear stories about you. Because I found the quest tile. See, it's a lot better than harmonica grass, because that was at least a quest tile. And back to Balin once more.
Another exhausting trek.
No kidding. How far have we walked on this trip? Let's bring the light leaf clover back to Balin.
And then we get our story. This is gonna be good.
Yep. We just gotta go up to the second floor. This will be so good. Alvin's gonna be so badass. It's gonna be great. Might even find out why the folk are after it.
Holy, I can't believe you actually found a light leaf clover. If we'd have bet money, you'd have made a killing.
All right, make with the embarrassing stories.
Oh well, a bet's a bet.
Which one are you going to tell them?
Let's make it the one about this very clover. When Alvin was 5 years old, he wanted to do something for Aunt Leticia's, for his mother's birthday. He came up with the idea of giving her a crown made entirely out of light leaf clovers.
Sounds like that could be difficult.
Right, even back then they were quite hard to find. So little Alvin thought long and hard about what to do. After a lot of thought, he came up with the idea of painting regular clovers the color of light leaf clovers.
That's brilliant!
Is it?
He gave it to Leticia before the paint was dry, and she ended up getting it all over her hair. Alvin was even more surprised at this than Leticia was, and he started bawling his eyes out. Out of habit, he buried his face in her hair as he tried to apologize, and ended up getting paint all over his face too. The end.
That's so cute!
That was a wonderful story.
You really loved your mother, didn't you, Alvin?
I'll get you for this, Balin.
Talking about Leticia has put me in the mood for one of her peach pies. Oh, they were absolute perfection. I'd give anything for one more bite, but unfortunately, it's not to be.
Balin, you hang on to those memories. She may never have made it back to Olympias, but at least we can keep her memory alive.
Even if you asked me to, I could never forget about her, or about you, naturally.
I'm glad I made it back.
Right, back to Fezabel Marsh or something or other. Yep, there. I don't exactly know which one we were to go at.
It's difficult to believe this whole area used to be a dry wasteland.
We were taught a great tsunami did this 20 years ago. It was right when the former king of Azul was leading his army into battle against Rashigal. Wait, Rowan, you were a tactician in that battle, weren't you?
Yes, I was. It's hard to believe it's already been so long. This is the place where Princess Carrie died.
Noctigal's sister.
Even he wouldn't dare to defy her. If she was still alive, Rashigal's history would have turned out quite a bit differently.
She must have been a fearsome woman if she could keep Noctigal in check.
Quite the opposite. She was a gentle, easygoing soul. Noctigal was always at his kindest around her, but her gentle demeanor masked an indomitable spirit. The meek had no greater ally than her. She even chose to accompany the army as a medic, so that she could save as many lives as possible.
A princess working as a medic? She must have been one hell of a woman.
Unfortunately, her story did not end happily. Their brothers feared Noctigal would distinguish himself by leading Rashagal to victory. So instead, they revoked his authority to lead the army just before the battle began. In his place, they sent an incompetent buffoon of a general, who squandered every advantage Rashagal had.
Why would they do that?
They must have feared Noctigal more than their own enemies. Just as Rashagal was facing defeat, the tsunami came and forced the remnants of both armies to retreat. But Princess Carrie's unit was among the unlucky ones that were caught in the wave. It was a grave error on my part. Amidst the confusion, I didn't notice that her unit was in the path of danger. If I had given her unit clearer orders, Carrie would still be alive.
Wait a minute. Were you two together?
We were worlds apart in both age and class, but we had pledged our futures to each other. Noctigal was the only one who approved of our union, but that's an old story, and one perhaps best forgotten.